How about now? Can you hear me now? I hope so. Let me know if you can hear me now. Oh, technology. And I'm alone tonight, so I don't know what to do. There is a lag. So, okay, great. All right. So, hopefully I hit the right button then. So, I just hit the wrong button. All right. Just take some time getting used to all this new stuff and all that stuff. And I'm going to move this a little bit back out of the way. How about now? Can you hear me now? Because I know I'm going to hit that when I start crafting and getting into my little groove and stuff. So, how have you guys been doing? I hope that you've been having a great week so far. Chris, I know that you've been under the weather, but I hope you're feeling much, much better. Oh, good. You can hear me just fine. Great. All right. So, lighting okay. I know I look a little orange, but until we get the little stuff, it just, what's the right word? It doesn't amaze me, but I guess it shocks me on how much stuff costs, especially to get good quality stuff. It's ridiculous. But anyway, oh, good. I'm glad you are feeling better. All right. So, are we ready to pan down? I think that we are. Lighting is good. Great. I know there was something I wanted to say. Oh, thank you guys for watching the replay when you watch the replay. And thank you for on YouTube too, because I will be uploading this to YouTube after the live tonight. And if you guys wouldn't mind just a comment and give me a thumbs up, like and share so that we can get out there. Because like I said before, it's probably an unrealistic goal, but with God, all things are possible. So I want to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the year. So subscribe to my channel, give me thumbs up, and share this video. All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and go down to where all the action happens. Ooh, it's like choppy. All right, so like I said, this is the card that we're going to be doing. I know the last few cards I've done have been using the Simply Xenia. And I have to apologize. I've been calling it the Flowering Xenia because the designer series paper, that is the name of it, Flowering Xenias. But the stamp set in the bundle is actually Simply Xenia. So, and the dies that go along with it are also the Simply Xenia dies. Now, we're not going to be using the stamp set tonight. We're just going to be using the dies. And we're also going to be, I'm going to bring in my go-to greetings. I love this set. If you don't have it, it's a really great stamp set to have. It's got happy birthday. The font on it is beautiful. So you have this really elegant font, and then you have just simple, cute little fonts, and they're in different sizes. So it says happy birthday, thinking of you, just a note. So and there's a thank you too. So this is really great to have. I'm also going to be bringing in the embossing folder. This is, I want to get the name of this right. This is the Xenia 3D embossing folder. We're going to be using that. That's what I used on this card. So if you can see the embossed on it, it is so pretty. I love this. Okay. So I've already pre-done some things just to kind of save some time. And honestly, I'm kind of nervous to bring my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine over here with the equipment and you know, winding it. So I don't know how that's going to go. So I've already done it, and it saves time too. So, because I know you guys probably don't want to see me die cut a trillion pieces and emboss folders and all of that. But if you do, let me know, because I'll be happy to do that. All right, so let's go with the pieces here. So I have a piece of bubble bath cardstock. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I've already folded it, and so we're going to put that aside. Then we have this is Blackberry Bliss. I gotta look over at my comments. Hey, Lynette. So, I forgot what this is. It's 5 1/4 by 4, and I've already run it through the embossing folder. So, but look at this. I want to show you guys this too. So this is the front of it, but this is the back. I like both sides, and I think that you could probably use either side if you wanted to. Because I almost used the other side on this card because I thought it's really pretty. So one is the emboss side and one is called the deboss side, I think is what it's called. So anyway, then we have another piece of bubble gum, or bubble bath, not bubble gum, bubble bath. And this is 1.5 inches wide by 4 1/4 inches long. So it's going to go across. It's going to go all the way across the card front, like so. Then we have lemon lime twist. This is one of my favorite greens. It's a really bright lime green, and I really love it. This is 1 inch by 4 1/4. All right, so then to save time also, the flower on this is actually from the designer series paper. So you have a piece. Let me show you a bigger piece that hasn't been all cut up. So here, see all these flowers here. There's another one too, but I put it away already. Excuse me. That you can fussy cut these out all you want to. And I did that to save time because I know you guys don't want to see me fussy cut. Although I am getting better at it, I'm learning to turn the paper instead of fighting with my scissors. So I always make a joke that I should go back to kindergarten just to learn how to cut. But anyway, so I've already done that, and I chose this color with the Blackberry Bliss and the bubble bath. And let's see, I've also cut an extra leaf out here to put on here. So that's going to go under there. And then I cut a whole bunch of these because okay, so let me show you the dies. I'm getting ahead of myself. I know I've showed you guys the dies before, but there might be somebody new on here or somebody who's watching the replay. Yay, that's new. And they may have never seen the dies. So these are the dies. There's 15 dies that come in here. And I've got 3 of them over here. And these are the 3 that we're going to use tonight. So don't ask me to name what all these are, but this die, this big die right here, this will cut out your stamped image of the grouping of 3 zinnias. This zinnia here, this die will cut it out. Then you have leaf dies that will cut your leaves. Then you have these pretty little things here that give you the vein. And if you use different colors of greens, hold on 1 second, it will give you, it will just look really pretty. It'll give you dimension, and that's not the right word I'm looking for, but I think you know what I mean. Oh, so, and then these will cut out parts of your zinnia so you can layer them. And this here is like on the designer series paper. See how it's got that ring of little, I call them star flowers. So that's what that cuts out. This cuts out the center part of your flower. These are little star flowers here, so you can cut them out separately. This is little buds. I have used those separately, but tonight we're going to put them together, and you're going to see that it looks really cool when you put them together. This is your flower stem, so you could build a flower with this. What am I missing? I think that's it. Oh, and this is the flower stem for your little buds. So we're going to be using this one and this one. Well, I used them, but that's what we used for tonight. So I'm going to put these aside so I don't lose them. And on this card, I stamped thinking of you, but on our stepped up card, I think I'm going to do happy birthday. So let's put that up here. We've got this. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. So I'm going to bring in my trusty liquid glue. It's my favorite glue. I know I say that all the time, but it is. And it is, whoa, it's getting a little low. And I'm just gonna try to center this on here the very best that I can. You guys know how that goes, right? So, and we're over that way just a little too much. I think that that's probably good. And it could come up a little more too. It gives me a little bit of wiggle room. All right. And then, so there, we've got that part, which is how we have it on this card. Then when I did this card, I went ahead and I put my flower down. And then I just stamped a sentiment and I flagged both ends. And then I just colored a rhinestone in yellow. And I can't remember which yellow I used. If I used the dark, I think I used dark lemon lolly. And we put that in the center. So, but we're going to do something a little different. We're going to use the bubble bath and we're going to place that probably right about here. And it's probably going to be just a little bit longer than what I need. And that's okay because I'd much rather it be a little long and we can trim it than it be too short. So it's going to go right about here. And I'm just going to line that up to my edge over here. It's so dark on my tabletop. I know it doesn't look dark on camera, but it really is dark. All right, and it does come over a little bit, and I'm just going to trim that off. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to layer this piece here on there. I hope I'm doing this right. And I'm just going to center this right on there, like so. Whoop. Come up just a little bit, just a hair. There we go. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm just going to snip this off. Just like that. All right. So that's done. So we've already stepped it up a little bit. What is that? Oh, it's on my screen. I thought, oh, what's that black dot? But it's on my screen. All right. So now it's already stepped up a little bit, right? So then we're going to bring in our flower. And I'm going to figure out exactly where I want to put it. And we're going to build this. So I'm pretty sure that I want to pop up this flower. But before I do, where did that little leaf go that I cut? You guys saw, here it is, that I cut a little leaf. I'm going to try to figure out exactly how and where I want that to go and how I want my flower to go. I might cut these leaves off just so that I can place my leaves where I want it to go. But I think, which way do you think the flower looks best? Like that? Or like that? All right. Be easier if I just did it like that. But I kind of like it upwards. All right. So there is such a lag. I know it takes a few minutes for you guys to respond. And I hate that part because it feels like it just drags, but I know it's just a couple seconds. All right. You know what? I think I'm just going to go with it here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue this on here. And just going to use a little bit of glue. Just a teeny bit. It's all I want. Don't need a whole lot. And I'm just going to do like that because I kind of want that to be like that. All right. I hope I did that the way I wanted to. All right. So now I'm going to stick a little dimensional, not a little one, just a regular size dimensional right on the back here. All right. I see people saying hello to Kim. Hi, Kim. I don't see you, but hello. All right. And then we're going to pop that up right about here. I probably should not have taken that back off. So I am not going to press that down yet because I really, really want to play with this. All right, so I've cut out some old olive little stems here. We've got one, we've got two, and we've got three. My theory was we're going to put one there, but I need to build the flowers first. That would help. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build these flowers first. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so these are the flowers that I cut out. We've got bubble bath and we have Highland heather. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the Highland heather on top of the bubble bath. And you guys will tell me what you think about that. So see how that is? Isn't that pretty? How you got the two-tone instead of just using one little flower, we're going to use two. And it really, I think it really gives it more interest. That was the word I was looking for earlier. Interest, just like so. All right, so I'm just going to put a dab of glue. You know what, actually, I think I'm going to bring in my little glue bottle. Here, this glue bottle just has my multi-purpose liquid glue in it. But I learned this from another demonstrator, and it has been a lifesaver for me, actually kind of a game changer, because it only lets out a little bit, like you saw just a few minutes ago when I finally got it to come out. It came out really fast and kind of blobbed out. Well, you don't want to do that when you're working with little tiny pieces. So if you use this fine tip glue bottle, you can get it on Amazon. I'm not an affiliate or anything like that. I would like to be, but I'm not. But that's where I got mine from, and it's been a game changer. Okay, so that's going to go like that. Then we're going to put a little bit of another dot of glue right here. And they're really cheap, you guys. I got a package of 10 for like $7 or $6 or something like that. It wasn't very much at all. And I'm just going to put that right there. I'm going to hold that for just a second or two. So there's our flower. Isn't that pretty? Let me put it on something darker so you can see. Look at that. Isn't that really pretty like that? I love it. All right. Now I know why I didn't want to glue those, because I wanted to ask you guys, did you think we should use some of the lemon lime, or should we go all, thank you, or should we go all old olive? I was afraid that the old olive, if we went all old olive, that it would just be really dark. And I kind of wanted to tie in. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to do all green, or all this old olive. All right, so let's build all our flowers here. Let me get you take your pick tool, because these are not wanting to pick up for me. This is one of my favorite crafting tools to have in my space, is this thing. Take your pick tool. I love it. All right, so we're going to put a little bit of glue on the bubble bath. Just a teeny bit's all we need. And then we're just going to line that up. And hopefully I put enough on there to move that around. I didn't. Of course not. Okay, there we go. And I'm okay if a little bit of the pink shows on the bottom, because you're going to put it underneath this green pod here. So it's going to be just fine, because you won't see that. So that is all right by me. And then we're just going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to line this up. If I can get my chubby little fingers to work right. And then we're going to glue those to our stems. So I'm going to put a little glue right there. Right there. Oop, oop. Stick into my finger. And a little glue right there. And then we're going to place this right on top like so. And then this one right on top of this one. So you guys, I'm kind of halfway doing this on the fly because I kind of cut it out and kind of played with it. And let me show you all the colors that I cut out thinking we would use. I originally wanted to use Blackberry Bliss and Highland Heather because I really thought that that was going to be really pretty together. But when I put it on here, you didn't see it. It kind of blended in too much. So then I thought, well, let me bring in some Melon Mambo. And I thought, wow, that really was pretty, especially the Melon Mambo and the Blackberry Bliss. Highland Heather was really pretty together too. So, but I didn't really like it with this, even though this color right here is showing a little bit more like Melon Mambo on the screen. It's actually, I think it's Berry Burst. And I don't have that yet. It should be here Monday. And so I thought, well, shoot. So I decided to go with the Bubble Bath and the Highland Heather. But I was just cutting away and trying different colors. And that's what you do when you're trying to step up a card or even just creating. Just have fun with your tools and cut different colors and different petals and leaves or whatever it is that you're doing. Just have fun with it and play with them and see which ones you like best. So that's what we did, or I did. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to figure out where I like these the best. And I kind of sort of have an idea, but not 100% sure. So we're just going to play and just see how we like it. And then I think I'm just going to do like that. I'll play with it for a little bit and just see which way I kind of like it the best. So what do you guys think so far? It's really stepping it up by just adding a little bit to it. So this one's kind of hiding behind those leaves. So maybe, just maybe, we can put it over here like so. I think I do like it better, or maybe we can make that one higher and that one lower. See how you can just play with it until you really find what it is that you like. And we can come back over here and bring that. And then I thought I cut out these veins too. These are actually the veins for your leaves. Like, let me show you. So you have this leaf right here that I cut out for a different project. And then you can just put your leaf on your vein thingamajiggy on there. Thingamajiggy, new word. All right. New crafting word, thingamajiggy. So, and see how that really makes that pop? I really do like that a lot. I think that is so pretty. But why couldn't we use that by itself to create a little bit of, what was that word I just said? Create a little bit of, doggone it. I can't remember. And then we can bring another one like right in here. And we may not like this. We may say, well, that looks a little busy or a little crowded. But you just don't know until you try. And it might just be the ultimate. So see, what do you guys think? Do you guys like that? I'm thinking that I do. Let me see. I really want my flower to come down here. See, I should have moved my leaves. Did I? I didn't. I could. No. We can bring that like right there. And then this piece here, we could put this piece like right here. Like so. What do you guys think? Let me bring it up a little bit because I don't know how to zoom yet. So what do you guys think? Isn't that pretty? I think it's very pretty. Didn't you say interest? I did. Thank you. Create some more interest. So let's go ahead. You guys give me a thumbs up if you like this, because I think we're going to stick with it. I'm going to push that down now. And then let's use some glue, and then I'm going to hope that I can get these right back in the same spot that I just had it in. Okay, so I'm going to put, actually, I think I'm going to put that one a little bit that way. And then I may put this one. I may put that one like that. Oh, I messed up. I should have left it the way it was. There, good thing it moved, right? And then we're going to do this one. Right here, down a little bit, like so. I like that. All right, and then this one I am going to stick over here. We actually could add a little bit more, but I don't know. I'm going to stick that right there. I just don't know how much I really like these. Do you guys like these in there or no? Let me know. We could stick that like there, or maybe underneath the leaves. Let's go underneath the leaves like that. And this one, we can just put that one like maybe in between, if it'll go where I want it to. Like maybe right there, like so. Just to where we can get a little bit in there. Do you think that's too much? Or do you think that's looks pretty? I can't tell if I like it or not, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so while you guys are doing that, I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the lid on this so that it doesn't dry up. All right, we're gonna bring in some Blackberry Bliss and some Bubble Bath cardstock scrap here. And I am gonna bring in our happy birthday. I need this piece right here so that I can stamp off, make sure that I'm stamping okay. There we go. That's nice, nice, nice. Hopefully I can hopefully I can get this to stamp just like I just did. That would be fantastico. Okay. Huh. Don't like that. We're going to flip it over because there's two sides. I'm going to try it again. That's much better. Okay, so I'm going to close this up so we don't have no mishaps. I'm going to take my paper snips and I'm going to trim this because I don't want it to be that wide, and hope that I can cut it straight, because what, you guys? I don't cut straight, glue straight, fold straight. Just crooked, that's all. Okay, so there we go. So now I'm going to trim this right here, well, right about there, because we're going to flag the ends, but I don't want that much flag on it. So right there, and I cut it crooked because my sentiment is crooked, but that's all right. We're going to go with it. Okay. Or did I? I cut the wrong one. So this side here isn't going to be. So when you do stamp on the other side, make sure you pick the right side before you start cutting. Because I didn't pay any attention and I just went to cutting. All right, so there. So that's going to go just like that right across there. So what do you guys think? But it's pretty either way. Too much. Okay, that's what I'm afraid of too, that it's too much. All right, so we're going to take that out and we're going to take that out. All right, I am going to pop one side of this up because the flower is popped up. So we're going to pop, I'm going to use my mini dimensionals here, and I'm going to pop up one side, wrong side, this side. because this is going to lay flat and then that's going to pop up just like so. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this side, just a tiny bit. I can get this to come out without blobbing because I have to really squeeze and shake. I should have brought in my fine tip. That would have worked better probably, but I got it. It's good. And then we're just going to go just like that. All right. Now we're going to add just another step to it. Oh, that looks like it's yellow. Does that help? No, it still looks yellow. It's not yellow. It's lime green. So the colors are off, but I will post still pictures on my Facebook page, a page that we're on right now, so that you guys can see the true colors of it. All right, so I don't need that. I don't need this. And let me move this out of the way. All right, so this was my dilemma when I was trying to decide on what to do. We have some choices here. I thought we could possibly pull in maybe the bubble bath, but then I think, well, it might be a little too much bubble bath. I don't know. And then I thought, really and truthfully, the really pretty ones are going to be these. And these are called the Adhesive Back Shiny Sequins. But this is part of the Simply Zinnia Flowering Zinnia Suite. And these are what's on back order. So the bundle is on low inventory. So if you're interested in it, don't wait. And the suite is not orderable, and it's because of these. And these aren't going to be in until mid-April. But they're so pretty, and I think that they go so well with this. I think we may use them. So we just see how pretty they are, and I think we're going to use these. And I don't even know what colors these are. I know one is Lemon Lime Twist, and it doesn't say on here. It normally does, but it does not. No, it do not. All right, so, but I think this is like Melon Mambo. This is probably Lemon Lolly. This is Lemon Lime Twist. And this is probably, I think this is Petal Pink. Those are the colors on there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the littler ones or off of here, and I'm going to put that right in the center, like so. That's not quite in the center, but we're going to move it into the center. There we go, like so. Isn't that pretty? Can you see that? See how shiny that is? I love working with sequins because one of the reasons why is because they're flat. So they're easy to mail, and yet you still get your bling bling. Bling it up, girl. Yes, you bet I am. So we're going to put a bigger one down here. And all I do is like just randomly place these. And let's see, let's put one up here. So we could put more if we wanted to really bling it up. But you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. So rule of thumb is odd numbers. But it's not necessarily rule of thumb. Does that make sense? So you can put as many as you want, however many you think look good. But rule of thumb is odd numbers. But sometimes you might want to put 2 and it looks beautiful with just the 2 because you place them right where you want them. Let's go higher. Let's go there. So there we go. Look at that. So what do you guys think? I'm going to turn this light back on. All right. I know that just made everything more orangey, but I can see a little better. So what do you think? Here's our sweet and simple card. And then we stepped it up just a few notches. We didn't really do that much more to it. Thank you guys. We just added some flowers. So it was just some die cutting. And we cut out an extra leaf. But in the flowers, you could pick out a flower that has, like this one. Maybe, I could have used that one and it had all 3. And then we could have stuck more out, but that was the one that I chose. This one already has 3 on there, and it already has the lemon lime on there. So just pick flowers. This is really pretty here for a grouping of flowers. So, so pretty. So pretty. All right. So you guys love these. I think it's great. I'm so happy because I really love these too. This is crooked. I really love it too. And it's glued down. Oh well. Okay, so see, tell you, I don't do anything straight. It's just whoop. It is what it is. And this is really Blackberry Bliss. It looks kind of like a brownie purple, but it's really not. It's a deep, rich purple. If you saw the picture that I posted, it actually is the true color of it. So I will get this posted for you guys either today or tomorrow. And yeah, and I'll also put the link to the YouTube on there. So if you've missed this live, you can watch the YouTube too. But if you're watching this, you're already watching this. But anyway, all right. So do you guys still want to do your Q&A, and do you have any questions for me at all? Yeah, this is new. This is a new thing that I've started to do. So we'll do that. I know. Oh, thank you so much, Chris. Thank you very much. I love to do it. It's so, I just love it. So, you know, it's fun. It's fun. And it's like therapy to me. It makes me happy to make pretty things. So, yeah, so how do we find you on YouTube? I am under Sponge and Stamp with Tina. I will get the link and I'll put it in this video. Oh my gosh, my hair. I can't wait. I got a hair appointment next Saturday. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I've let it go way too long. Okay, so which I'm sure you guys really didn't care about that, but anyway. Yes, you can find me under Sponge and Stamp with Tina on YouTube, and I'm gonna get the link and put it on there on the descriptions too. I got a question for you guys. When you went on here, was there a description? Did it give a link for my email list and follow me on Facebook? Because I want to know if that came through, if it worked all right. Alrighty, I guess that is all the questions today. So you guys, during the week, think of questions for me that you would like to know. Can you watch your videos on your paper crafting channel and Sponge and Stamp? Yes, you can. You sure can. Because this, when I end this, it will be posted automatically onto my Facebook Sponge and Stamp page. And sometimes I even share it to my group page. So, but if you want to join my group page, you just have to request it and then I just approve it. That's all. So, and the reason why it's private is because I have some customers and friends on there that when they share their cards that they've done, because you can share on that page, it's open. That's where we do a lot of our sharing ideas and stuff like that. And they don't want everybody to be able to see what they do. So I made it private. So that's the only reason why it's private. You're so welcome, Lynette. Thank you. Thank you for joining, for hanging out with me tonight. I am gonna go here. It is 8:10, so we didn't do too bad tonight. That was really good. I know there was something else I wanted to say, but I can't remember. I can't remember what it was. So hopefully it wasn't important. Oh well. All right, you guys. Oh, I love you guys too. I will try to have a good weekend. I have to work on Sunday, but it's okay. It is okay. All right, you guys. I will see you back next week. Same place, same time. Doodly doo.